and I ask for more help. And at night I say thank you. I go to bed and I wake up with great, fresh, new ideas. Hi, this is Nancy. Thanks for coming by my YouTube channel. I want to talk about prayer. There's so many things I want to say about prayer, and I can't just keep making videos saying how much I've received from prayer. But that's all I can keep thinking is how much I've received. Now, I am a woman in a regular town in America. I have a minimal amount of education, and I have a YouTube channel. It's a successful YouTube channel and a website magazine. Why I should have this in my life, there's no reason that I should have this success. There's no reason that I should know how to operate a computer. There's no reason that I would know the hardware and the software of a computer. I had one class in the programming language called BASIC in a junior college in my first year out of high school. And then I had a half a year or another year, I'm not certain, of another type of a programming language, COBOL. And I really didn't understand either of them. And then a lot of time passed. The most I did was I used an electric typewriter. And eventually I learned a little bit about using a DOS operating system on a computer, but I didn't learn much. I just learned enough to get by. I knew that codes controlled it somehow, and I learned how to use them in an office setting. And at some point I was given an Apple computer in 1987, but I only used it for a very short amount of time, and I never used one again. And in 2006 I bought a computer, and it was my first personal computer. About 2005 I might have gotten one, and I just tore it apart. I mean, it was a used one, and I put the system down by just badgering the operating system, and then I would get it back up, and then I would just beat it down and I would get it back. And it's like, why should a person with my educational level ever be able to do that? But I was, and I believe it was prayer. I believe it's prayer and guidance and a natural skill that God gave me. I believe that there's natural talents and God-given abilities in all of us. Another person might not have the same natural abilities as myself, and I don't have the natural abilities that somebody else might have. But I believe that with prayer guiding my life, I was brought to a place where I was able to be given the equipment. I was given the sight and the ears to hear what I needed to hear, and the vision to see what I needed to see. I believe that God gave me everything I needed to understand what I needed to understand. I started out going a little bit on his classmates' website, and I found email, and then I looked for help for issues that we had in our family. But I just was fascinated with the computer, and after a time I started using something called colloidal silver. And a lot of people don't know about it, and I started talking about it to different people. And eventually I decided I'd make a web page on it, and I don't know why I got the idea. I guess because I had been looking on the internet. God gave me the insight, and I started to build a website. I bought into a website building company, and it was easy to do. And then over a period since 2010 I've been doing that, and then I started to teach myself how to build a web page. I started to be able to understand how a web page was built. Every day I was praying. Every day I was asking for direction just for that day. And these answers started to come to me. And then I found a webmaster who said that put a face to your website. Use your real name and put a face to it. So I did, and I made a YouTube video. I hadn't grown up with video cameras in my family. I'm not from that generation that had web cameras in their house. I haven't ever made a video or sat in front of a video, and I'm speaking to you in front of a video camera right now, a very good quality video camera. Why should I have the ability to learn how to operate such a camera? I mean, it takes more than just standard knowledge to get it. But I'm able to look on the internet, and I'm able to understand these things. And why? I keep praying each day for God's direction for me for just this day. In the morning I ask for help. Throughout the day I'll stop for a minute if I need help, and I'll try to remember that I am working with God these days. And I ask for more help. And at night I say thank you. I go to bed, and I wake up with great fresh new ideas, new knowledge I wake up with. And He directs me. I believe God directs me to where I need to be on the internet, so that I can keep learning and keep growing and developing. My website is growing. I'm earning money on a YouTube channel. I have 3 YouTube channels. This video will be on my Spiritual Walkway channel. And the other channel is about technology, about the internet. And I'm just fascinated with it. I just am so fascinated with it. I'm the same age as Tim Berners-Lee, the guy that started the World Wide Web. And I'm the same age as Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, who started Apple and Microsoft. I'm from that same generation as them, but they didn't have education either. It's just like God gives some people skills, but if you pray, you'll find out that skill that God made you to have. Each of us individually, we each have something special and unique about us. But I think sometimes I believe that it'll slip by us. It was slipping by me in life until I started praying. Once I started praying, I started to find these things. God put the people in my life. He put the opportunities in my path, and He gave me the ability to see it, and He gave me the ability to learn it and to use it and to accept it and to appreciate it. That's all God-given. Everything I've got is God-given. I pray. I get down on my knees at my chair before I make almost every video, if not every video set. And I just get given the ability to do it, and it doesn't really make any sense. Things in God's world don't make sense for the good. And a lot of things don't make sense. The most beautiful flowers on earth, or fish, the most beautiful creations, a new baby, they don't make sense. How do they get made? Science can find answers, but there aren't scientific answers to everything that happens. There just aren't. They might be able to think that they have an answer, but it's not there. Too many beautiful things in this world that science can't make any sense out of. And on that note, I'm going to tell you thank you for coming by my spiritual walkway. Wherever you are in your spiritual walkway, have a great day, have a great walk, and a great journey. Bye-bye.